All right, welcome everybody. We're here to have a great conversation on a journey with Duck Creek to improve customer onboarding. My name is Jim Cuff. I've been working with Duck Creek as a technology consultant. A quick thing on my background, I've been an industry practitioner either as head of engineering or operations or both, building scale-up SaaS solutions for a while. Some of the companies I've worked at are Amazon Alexa, Endurance International, where we hosted over 5 million websites, Constant Contact, and a few others that I'll not go into here. We have joining us today, Tricia, Burke, and Josh Berry from Duck Creek Technologies. And the three of us are just going to have a conversation on our journey going through improving a customer onboarding process. So Tricia, I'll let you introduce yourself and then Josh.
Sure. Thanks. So my name is Tricia Burke. I am the SVP of SaaS operations here at Duck Creek Technologies. I've been here for about 18 months. And before that, I came from another SaaS company called Diligent, which is in the governance space. So lots of experience in the SaaS world and, looking to bring that to the insurance industry, which is where Duck Creek lives.
Yeah.
Josh?
Yeah, Josh Berry. So I've been with Duck Creek since 2004. Currently, I'm the Senior Director for our Service Management Department, focused on our on-demand platform. And I've seen a lot of growth over the years in Duck Creek, and I've predominantly spent my time in the customer-facing roles. So I think since I've been at Duck Creek the longest, I'll do a little intro on the company itself. So Duck Creek was founded by insurance experts. And we focus in the property and casualty market. And our whole goal is to try to innovate and deliver tools that allow our customers to rapidly implement and deliver insurance solutions to their end users. And we've been doing that for a little over 2 decades and yes, seeing rapid growth and super excited for what's in our future.
Tricia, you want to talk through some of the tech side of things with the solution?
Sure. So like a lot of companies, Duck Creek started out as an on-prem software company. So we were selling essentially a shrink-wrapped product that would be implemented by partners and integrators. Lots of customizations that were done to the system. And now we are only selling our product as a SaaS solution, so as a service. We have more than 50 customers running our application in our production Azure environment. We have offices in Europe, in the United Kingdom, and in Spain. And so, Europe is a really emerging market for us. So we're really excited to be talking to you folks today.
So on the SaaS front, Tricia, and I know you're going to go into this a little bit more, but I think one thing that's super interesting as I learned more about Duck Creek as we were working together is that while you guys are on the on-demand SaaS journey, it was super interesting how you're also leading a lot of your customers along as well. So I think that when we look at change within Duck Creek, one of the things that was like an aha moment for me as someone that didn't appreciate fully what was going on is you had customers to be like, yeah, I don't want too frequent a release. I would like a lower change rate. But at the same time, if they wanted one thing, they would want it quickly. So it's sort of interesting to see that dynamic of speed and change rate and smaller, more frequent changes being something that you not only were improving at Duck Creek, but you were sort of bringing that message to your customers. I just thought that was super interesting.
Yeah, no, it is interesting. And, it's funny, customers, so they want their things to be fixed immediately, right? But they don't actually want to absorb the change that's related with those releases. So in as much as we are as an organization really transitioning to a SaaS delivery model, we are also trying to get our customers used to how to operate in that model as well.
Yeah, and Josh, I think for you, you're representing the business and then you're also interfacing with third-party businesses. So it's really interesting to have you as part of this conversation, sort of bridging that gap and sort of helping everybody along.
Right. Yeah. So one of the battles that I've had is customers, the things they do want, as you've already said, they want them extremely fast. And, as we as we try to deliver this SaaS solution and customers with the expectations they have with the SaaS solution, what we run into is that while we do some things really well, we found out that we were struggling in certain departments where we were trying to keep up with the demand. And quite frankly, the provisioning of our environments was not meeting the customer expectations, which put a pretty big burden on us from a service management standpoint of trying to live up to that expectation that was in the customer's head of just flipping a switch and having an environment ready. And so it was a real struggle for us.
Yeah, and I think that's what that paddling duck image is it may have looked real smooth on the surface, but underneath the water, there's a lot of legs paddling like crazy.
Yeah, and it was really about scalability, right? So we could paddle our legs like crazy for a while, but eventually we knew we weren't going to be able to keep up. And so, thinking about how we were going to scale and grow the business, these are high class problems that you want to have, but still things that you really need to deal with and think about how to grow overall.
Yeah. So let's talk about where we started as we went through this process of looking to improve.
Sure. So on the plus side, right, we were keeping pace with our customers' needs, right? We were meeting our commitments, but the reality was that there were our own internal objectives we were not meeting. And so we had sort of some service level objectives that we had set for how quickly we were going to be able to onboard customers and set up their operating